think fast. Songs of the Riverbend. Porch Cast, think fast. It's here at last. Porch Cast.
Well, that's one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind. Am I right?
Today's Porch Cast episode sponsor, Tony's Ranch House in Godfrey, Illinois. We go down there, we have a great time, friendly staff, very cozy, comfortable atmosphere. They've got daily lunch and dinner specials, dine in, and some of the coldest drinks you can have. Go down to Tony's Ranch House in Godfrey, Illinois, and you tell them Will from Porch Cafe sent you.
Today, we're rolling out this series with yours truly, Porch Cafe. What's up, guys?
Hey.
Howdy.
Arrow.
Yeah.
She's excited to be here today.
I'm sleepy.
I'm excited.
It is early for you. It's solid 2:30, so the day doesn't begin till 4 properly.
I wouldn't be a rock star if I didn't sleep in.
That's right.
It's true. So thanks a lot, guys, for making time out of your day. This series, it's hopefully going to be big news, and I just want to say thanks for going at it and being a part of it. Hopefully, this is something that's memorable and a lot of people can take away from, and really just shine a light on the little guy.
Yep.
So,
Yep.
Brent, you want to start us off? I know we got a
Yeah. So as a cover band, I think a lot of people wonder, how is it that we choose our songs? What does that process look like?
Well, that's a good question.
That's a good one.
We listen to the fans first, right?
We do.
We do that.
You, I think you kind of post out there. I think this last year
Yeah.
you posted something.
I'll make a post on our Facebook page just asking, like, what are some songs you guys would like to hear us cover? Obviously, we can't get to all of them because there are a ton of requests. So we go through, like, if a certain song has been requested multiple times, we'll kind of, pick those kind of songs and listen to them as a group. Do we think we can pull this off? Do we think we have the vocals for it? Do we think the rest of the fans would respond well to it? So kind of like that. And then we have a end of the year band meeting, and I ask each of the guys to bring like 3 or 4 songs they would like to cover. So then we go through those as a group, plus the fan request songs, and then we just kind of pick out what we think will hit, maybe not. We run through some of them here in the band room. Some of them don't turn out great. Some of them turn out great. So kind of a long process, actually, when you think about it.
I brought 12.
You always do.
So
Yeah.
what I try to chime in every now and then, but ultimately it's you guys that are coming up with the set list arrangement. What's the process when you're trying to line up songs, or what's the process? What's the secret?
A lot of fighting. Right?
No.
We start there and then we work down the list and that's what we got.
Well, and it's not just that simple, though, because like Preston will help a lot on the set list.
Preston's really the brains of the operation.
You are very good. I mean, we make a little tweaks, but
It's fun to see what I can put together,
So
and
it's a flow,
Yeah,
right?
it's
It's
kinda
just
like-
how does
he's
this
very
flow?
good at
Is it methodical then, or how do
it's
you?
just I like keys, like figure out what keys, you can figure out what song in transition into the next one. So kind of put that into the part.
That's
Yeah.
interesting, that
Yeah.
part. I didn't know we were doing that.
Well-
Will and I have a lot of
Presto.
fun because these guys put it together, and then it's up to us to either be capoed or not capoed, or on the keyboard
I think
or
the
not on the
hardest thing,
keyboard.
I think the hardest thing is figuring out, okay, Will's playing guitar. Oh, he's gonna play piano. And then you have to put that into consideration, like which ones, like 4 guitar songs and then 4 piano songs.
And
then-
guitar changes, okay?
Well, that's not too bad.
that's not our problem.
Because I bring 4 or 5 guitars to the show.
So how has that process then changed? Obviously, Preston, you're the newest addition to Porch Cafe, and if you're the one that's coming up with the current set list, then how were you guys doing it before?
Very much like how Preston was doing it, except Preston seems to have more of like a magic touch on it.
Mhm.
So we would argue and bicker.
Just
and bicker.
grind it out. Yeah.
for hours after the kids go to bed.
I'm glad I don't see
And
that.
Preston comes in,
Me
he's
too.
like, "Oh, how about this?" And we're like, "Oh,
This
wow.
is great.
We are so stupid." And we're old.
And it helps that he likes doing it. So
Yeah,
It's
he's
just
very
a
good
fun
at it.
little thing to do.
Yeah, I appreciate it. And that- very helpful.
It's hard too, right? So like, where do you place all like the dance songs and like our bangers, right? It seems like
We do all bangers. What are you talking about?
we do. It's been
Well, and
good
then
stuff.
then we take the set lists that we make, take it out to our first few shows, and sometimes it's not great, so we have to come back and redo it and find like this song. Usually, it's just a couple songs we have to move around, and then it usually I think kind of fixes itself.
Yep.
But that's how we do it.
I think we're learning about 20 songs this year.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
was going to be
Right?
a question, right?
Oh,
So,
I
are we
didn't know.
learning anything new? And the question is yes.
All of it.
Yeah. All of it.
So many songs.
Can
I feel
we,
like it's way more than 20, though. It feels like more than 20.
It does. Yeah, but we're burning through them though.
So
Yeah.
you guys are learning them at a very expedited rate.
Yeah. So I'm doing pretty good. So
Mhm.
any scoop on what some of those songs might be?
Can we just give a taste out of 20 plus songs? What we little highlight? What are you most excited about? Are the ones you want to share?
Well, I wish we had a list in front of us.
I can tell you right now, I'm extremely excited because it's been stuck in my head. The Stapleton one.
For Stapleton.
Yeah, what's that one called?
White Horse.
White Horse. Yeah, I think that one's going to be really good.
That's a great song.
And it's your voice for it, and then we got the two guitars, and just I don't know, it all just kind of fell into place, and it's a good song.
I'm digging hard on the Head East. Not gonna
I was
lie.
getting ready to say,
I'm digging
just so
hard
everybody
on
knows, we are doing
that.
Head East.
That was a big
I go to the
request.
store
Yeah.
or out to dinner, and there was like, "Are you guys doing Head East?" I'm like, "Yes, we're doing Head East." So you'll be happy to know we're doing Head East song.
Yeah. Damn happy about it.
Yes.
Yeah, it's turned out pretty good.
Yeah, it is. It is.
Mhm.
I'd say too, though, and we'll get to this later too. But the heart stuff, I wouldn't consider that new since we've been working on it so much. But I really
It's still
enjoy
new.
it.
Like,
I
it's
know.
Still,
Yeah.
It's like every time
Yeah.
we rehearse it, it's like, oh, this
Yeah.
is fun.
I can't wait to play that stuff out.
Can you maybe clarify that what we're doing?
Oh,
Because there's been some confusion.
yes. So we are starting, as we put out on social media a year ago, we've been practicing a heart tribute. Pretty much just like bringing you the music of heart. For the last year, we've been quietly practicing and rehearsing that, and we are debuting that soon in March. But we're not just solely becoming a heart tribute band. We are still going to be the same Porch Cafe band that you know and love. You'll still see us around town. You can still come to our regular shows. But in addition to our regular shows, we are doing special shows, and those will be like the heart tribute shows. So we hope that you guys love those just as much as you love the regular Porch Cafe band shows. So, and I think they're going to be very good. I'm very excited. There's some songs I didn't even know existed from Heart that I'm learning from this, like Mistral Wind. That's my favorite song.
Mm-hmm.
I love singing Ann Wilson. The music was, I felt like pretty hard, like musicality wise to learn. It was pretty hard. We got it now. We still are tightening stuff up, but oh, hi, kitty. This is our cat, Buster Bonita Brown.
Buster Brown.
She's very cute, but she's very bad. She will love you and bite you.
Yeah.
She's got only child syndrome.
She'll call you in for pettings and then swat you away.
So yes, so don't worry. We're still going to be doing our regular Porch Cafe band shows, but we will have special shows that we'll advertise for. That's just Heart material. So if you're a Heart fan, come see us.
It's going to be great.
Yeah, it
It's
is.
gonna be really
It's going to
good.
be great. I'm very excited.
I'll just comment too on that because, you guys, I'm a little older than you guys. So when you talk about that older Heart, their early stuff, when you guys weren't alive, the musicality of that, I think, is what I'm enjoying the most. Just the dynamics that band brought into their recordings and things like that. We're doing a really good job, I think, of bringing that to life.
I didn't realize that until I actually dove into the music once we started our first rehearsals. I mean, it's very complex and pretty difficult. I just had no clue.
I cried probably 3 times trying to learn these songs. So yeah. Are we allowed to give an announcement or details about the Heart Show coming up in March? Where's that going to be? What are the details on that?
It's going to be at the Conservatory in downtown Alton off of Broadway and Henry. It's March 14th. That's a Saturday. It is a free show. This is our debut, kind of our pilot show, and it starts at 7 p.m. So,
And it's free.
and it's free.
What time do doors open?
Probably 6.
Probably 6.
yeah.
Okay. Well, plan for 6.
I also want to say something about Heart, like while we're on the subject. I love Heart. Obviously, I'm the only female in this band besides
don't know.
Will. I'm the only lady in the band. And I love Heart because they're like two just rockin' badass females. And they have these group of like really strong male musicians behind them, supporting them in a time where like they were like pioneers for rock and roll. You know, and then you have like Joan Jett and, you know, just a few
Pat
females in
Benatar.
rock and roll, Pat Benatar. And they really like paved the way for like female rockers. And I love singing rock and roll. And I feel like if it wasn't for those female rock stars, that rock and roll for ladies might not be quite so cool as it is today. So I'm very thankful for Ann and Nancy Wilson.
So I've got a question. So
Buster Brown. Hold it.
this is really for you, Olivia, I think first, and everybody else I think can chime in
Get
too.
your daughter.
How do you see you or us individually, starting with you individually, how have you grown since this all came together? And then further, how do you see how the band developed?
How have I personally grown? Well, you've been witness to that, I think.
Yep.
When we first started as a cover band, because we started in 2020 just during the COVID pandemic lockdown, just me and my brothers and my dad on my porch. Then in 2022, we made it a full cover band.
We're 4 years old next month.
Yes, we are. I have learned how to have more patience, show a lot more grace with working, because I come from a different side of music, just like the classical side. So everything is very structured, everything is very routine. You know exactly what's going to happen. This is my first band I've ever been in, like a band like this. I've learned how to be a good leader, I think. I hope you guys think
You
I'm a
have.
good leader.
Yeah, it's important.
We're all still here.
I've gotten, I have seen throughout my life, you know, like anybody does, go to see other live music. And I've seen some not other nice band leaders to their bandmates. And that makes me very disheartened to see. I don't know. Yeah, I've just learned how to be a good leader, and I'm still learning. Just showing a lot of grace, like for my bandmates and for myself. I've learned how to be a businesswoman.
Yep.
Because Porch is our own LLC now. I've learned how to talk to business owners and not. I've learned how to negotiate and not get taken advantage of, while also being fair on my end. I've developed working relationships with a lot of businesses around town. And I like to think like you guys can all individually come to me if they have a problem and we work it out. Yeah, I don't know. I've just learned how to be a good leader and businesswoman, and I think it has made me a stronger woman because of it.
Yep. I think too, at least watching how all this has transpired too.
I'm going to take her upstairs. I
Yeah.
don't know.
Just kind of watching how I think too with how we're actually approaching the shows and what we're looking for. We're constantly trying to grow. We want to branch out. We love playing, the town here, right? But I think we're having getting some. What is that?
You called the
Oh, the cat stepped on this.
Yeah.
I don't know what this is.
Buster Brown tried starting a group chat. Call.
Sorry for the call. Olivia, I was saying
Okay.
that you guys, I think, are making good business decisions about where we go and where we show ourselves. I think the heart thing is a good start to that, and I think the branch out that I think we're going to experience this year, and that's all about your growth too. We're not satisfied with just where we are now and moving ahead.
I'm hungry.
Yeah, definitely. I think the band too, over this I can't believe it's been 4 years, right? So just what we started as in that very first show, going into that and in the material that we picked up. I remember some of the first comments that we had from people were that we are really gutsy with our material. We play things that are super challenging.
That's right, Brent.
Even when we
But
were
wait,
a new
there's
baby
more.
band, we did.
Yes, we did. And we do it better now
Oh,
for sure.
yes.
But yeah.
What about you, Jason? And yeah, how have you grown?
Well, I've gotten fatter.
Yeah.
That's for sure.
That's called happiness.
That's
But
what my mom said. You can get
Well,
fat.
Preston, I'm
when you're
coming to you
really
next. So
happy.
let me
Sounds
think.
good.
Just being in a band again.
He said he would never get in another band.
I was in a gospel group for 7 years, traveling the U.S., and that's what I did for a living. And I said, this is great. I don't want to ever get in a band ever again. And then here I am.
How has it made you a better person or musician?
Just being around you goons.
That's a great answer.
Aw.
No, seriously. The camaraderie,
because we hang outside the band too.
well, that's what makes it special.
Are you serious? You do?
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh yeah. Oh
Just
yeah.
without you.
Yeah, we do. And when we have longer breaks, it's like something's missing here, right? So
Well, Preston, what about you, buddy? How you think you've grown
I
since
think-
your time?
Oh, of course. I think I've been here for a year now or
Mhm.
so.
We're all over
I'm the
here.
baby of the group, obviously. But I feel like just growing and everything like that. Just able to like listen more, not just playing, just kind of keeping everyone together, making sure we're on the same page while playing. That's been something I'm like, oh, this is different. Like this is cool. Where it's like I don't have to play. I can, just put down a simple beat and everyone is just going to follow along with me and just stuff like that. But I think what really stood out was like rehearsals. Rehearsals were fun, but everyone brought in their own material and was like ready to, go over the song, not just learn it right then and there. So
sometimes
no,
if I read the
In the
chats
beginning,
right,
it wasn't like that. Oh, whatever.
no, but it's been just, and then I think for me, like just coming up with like drum ideas on the spot with live, it's like, okay, I know the structure of songs. Now it's like, okay, how can we make this more fun or change it up? Just like a simple little beat or something, just so I can like come in every day. It's like, okay, I'm going to see what the crowd's going to react to this or something like that, or what
Like the band won't fall apart if you change something up.
yeah. So
well,
it's been
there's
fun.
that phrase. What's that phrase? Make it our own. We're going to make this song our own type thing. I think we are as true to the material that we're doing, first of all, as we can, because we're organic. We do not do any tracks or.
And there's only 5 of us.
Right. So some of this material that we get, I mean, I'm astounded. The vocals, it's all you guys too with the vocals too. Let's be honest about that. But just the ability for us to pull together and yes, make it our own. But I think we're really true to what the real song sounded like, I think.
Like, yeah, our vocals are great, but you have a great guitar tone. Preston's like the drum master.
True dat.
And him and Jason on the bass together are like just like gravy.
We have great dynamics.
Yeah.
We have awesome dynamics. And to Preston's point, I think too is the ability to explore, right? And just play around with sounds or throw something in just to be fun and not tear everything apart. I think that's fun too.
Like we did with Barracuda the other night.
I think for me, I can definitely tell us as a band, we've, because I was out. I was in, then I was out, and then I was back in. And so
After
when I,
our first show,
yeah, I was like, whoa, look at this thing. I want me some of that.
Are you never gonna make it? I'm not back in.
Well, in my defense, you guys kind of needed me, so no.
We did. need
we
you.
did.
But
We did. We were a power trio at that point.
honestly, when I first rejoined to now, we're the tightest we've ever been. And I think the word there, Brent, is organic. Everything just feels natural with you guys, and
I
that's
feel like that's kind of rare sometimes.
well, yeah, yeah,
It is.
yeah.
I think another thing we can like give each other, criticism and just like, just like we want to be better
Honest
as a whole.
criticism.
Take it as it
and not-
is, yeah.
Yeah.
And
I
it's
know.
just
I'm
like-
always asking that too. I'm just like, okay, is this working? Is this
Yeah.
working? Well, I think for you, when you talk about your growth, though, you've had the hardest job. I think just having to
Thank you,
Oh yeah.
wear all those hats and do it well.
thank you.
And learn to have a guitar behind your back and have to swing it around when you need to. So you're awesome.
I got a lot bigger shoulders since carrying this band, so it's a silver lining. No, but in all seriousness, I am very grateful that I have the opportunity to step outside of my comfort zone and learn new stuff.
Well, you're doing a fantastic job.
Thank you.
And you're learning it very fast for an instrument that was not your home instrument.
You know, a year and a half ago, give or take, I wasn't really a keyboard player, a piano player, anything like that. But I'm noticing I can figure out songs a lot faster. My ears getting a lot better. Guitars, just getting better. I've gotten into new skills like recording, and I'm trying to mix. It's still working on that, but getting into that side of music, gigging, solo, stepping outside of my comfort zone, and just really challenging myself, because I think it all started the moment I joined back with Porch, and I had to get keys, and then I had to do 2 keys, and then I had to do keys and guitar, and then sometimes at the same time on the same song, and then I got to sing now, and I got to do lessons for that. So I'm just growing, and I feel like I'm a completely different musician. So
You are.
thanks,
It's-
Porch
I think
Cafe.
we all are.
Yeah.
What about you? Did you already answer that question?
No, I haven't really. I think through you guys, it's kind of. I think it's kind of the same. As a guitar player, I mean, look, I played at church, and I was really a basement player. So getting back into the swing of a band and learning 45 something songs in 3.5, 4 months, it was very terrifying, and it was intense. But I didn't realize, I grew up on a lot of these songs. I'm
Because
like,
you hadn't played in a band.
had
in a
not
long
played in a
time.
band of this, first of all, this caliber, doing this caliber of music, and just there's a discipline there that's different than a few songs at church every week, or just noodling around on your guitar or watching a football game or something like that, right? So it threw me in a completely different. It took me a while, I think, in the headspace I had to be in. But since then, though, the material comes faster. It's just different. I
your story's
unlocked a lot of things about myself. I didn't know.
Similar to Will's in a sense that he didn't know keys and had just threw into it, and you got voluntarily thrown into this, and
Yeah.
then had to learn like quick.
Kind of,
Yeah.
if I may, the theme here seems to be stepping outside of one's comfort zone for
Yeah.
growth and progress.
So my boss here recently said this. I had to learn to get comfortable with being uncomfortable.
Yeah.
How's that? Right? Something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
I think it helps that like we all want the same thing as far as like growth for the band and like where we're trying to go. So it makes it easier if everybody comes prepared, knowing their stuff. We jive together, like personalities and in music, and We all put ourselves in uncomfortable positions, but we wanted to be there for growth. And the most important thing is we truly believe in what we're doing and we truly
100%.
enjoy doing what we're doing. So
Yep.
I have seen bands throughout the years that just look miserable being on stage. Like they are not having any fun. They don't want to be there. And it comes across in their performance and in their musicianship. And that makes me very sad to see.
Yep.
Because I love music.
And we're not a ego-driven band either. For me, that was huge. Just having been in this years ago. I think my last band I was in was 1988 before I got into Porch.
He said he wouldn't get in another
I was
band
never gonna
either.
get another band.
Unless it was a female lead singer.
That's true. That is true. But one of the reasons, I kind of avoided it, just the stories you heard about other bands and everything else, and
The
just
typical band
just
fighting
yeah,
and
the
all that jazz
infighting
you
and the
see in movies.
ego battles and things like that. And that's one of the things that it was one of the stipulations with this band too, was as long as there's no ego problems, I'm good, and we don't have it.
You got to like
love
who
it.
you're going to be around for a long time. So
Yep.
if you're looking to start a band, do it with like your best friends, but make sure you guys have honest communication.
Yeah, that's it right there.
Yeah, it's got to be honest communication and reciprocal with that. So, and I think we do a really great job with that. Love you guys. And this best band I've ever been a part of at this capacity. It's really awesome.
Yep. I'm excited. It's the best part of my week. I mean, I have great parts of my week. Don't get me wrong. But Thursday nights with rehearsal, and then if we're playing.
At this point, we have been on a little bit of a break for a while. When is our next show that people can catch us?
I just told you.
Oh, is that? Okay.
March 14th.
Well, we've got a regular show. We've got a
That's our
heart show.
debut. In April, Porch Cafe is playing on a Thursday night. I don't have the date offhand. At the Stagger Inn. Somebody got their band calendar up.
Yep.
So that's also free. You can come. I love the Stagger Inn in Edwardsville. They have really great food. It's this kind of Irish pub place. It's really cool vibe inside. There. And then in May is when we kick off our show season. I think our first show in May, I believe, is at Bakers and Hale. Yeah.
April 23rd is the Stagger show.
Okay.
And people are when I'm out anyway, I'm running into people all the time. They're like, well, you guys playing tonight? And it's like, no, we're not playing until March. And it's like, what? Because people are just used to seeing us out all the time. So this has been a nice, I think, I wouldn't call it a break because we're all working hard.
We're working harder than we do when we go play.
So I think, we do this at the beginning of every year. We take the first few months off from doing shows, but we're really down here learning a ton of new material. That's very hard. Some of it's very hard. So we're not really off, but it probably seems like that's everybody else because we're not out and about doing shows. So May is usually our season that really kicks off, and then you'll see us boom, 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 and then we take a break.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that end of the year stretch. And I think everybody here can admit to we were tired. Of course, we were tired, and it wasn't a bad tired. It was just tired, and
And you need time with your family. It's not easy being married or
you
with
guys
a
got
musician.
married. We had your wedding, and everything just ran into everything. But with as busy as we are, though, and learning the heart stuff and learning the new material, what's your guys' thoughts? I think we've talked about it before, but like original material, what does that look like to everybody?
It's in the works for sure. Something we want to do.
And I want to we're going to still be the same band doing all the songs that you guys love, but I wouldn't mind doing like one or two original songs and just kind of sprinkling it in the set and just kind of seeing how it goes and then kind of gauging like we do anything. I feel like Porch is very strategic in how we test out new songs, cover songs. If they're not going good after so many times, and we cut them, or we'll move it somewhere different in the set. We're very strategic. So we're not going to be like just a full on out original band, but it's something we are interested in. We've had lots of requests for. Are you guys going to do any of your own songs? And we're like, but I would like to do one or two this year and just see how they go.
We've never put our heads to it though. Right, we've never taken a weekend and said, "All right, let's."
We've got concepts,
Yep,
but yeah,
we do.
we haven't hashed anything out specifically, but I know my phone is just chock full of guitar riffs and melodies
I
and
have
just
some
ideas.
songs too. I really like.
So I think when that time comes, though, when we say let's take a couple of days, this weekend, and 2 full days of sitting there putting ideas together. I just think with all of us and just all the ideas we have, I'm kind of excited about that.
I think it's going to be a lot easier than we think too. Once we bring a concept, like if we're all at our stations and we're just like, hey, dude, this is what I've got. I feel like once we get a beat, he's going to get a groove, and it's just going to flow. It'll fall into place.
Yep.
I also just want to take a moment to thank our family members because we are very busy. We're either rehearsing, our family, our spouses, partners, parents, grandparents, children. We are very busy. We're either rehearsing, learning new stuff, doing content like this, doing a lot of shows. I mean, we are extremely busy behind the scenes that the average person doesn't get to see. And so our family, without having the support, I love Carrie. Like, she's so supportive. I love your parents too. They are so supportive. My parents are, and my siblings, well, we're all musicians. So, and our children, like, sometimes there are things we miss because we have a show. It's not easy being a family member or a spouse to a musician because hold on, I got to check the calendar first. We might have a show. But so without the support of our family, and I don't know, you guys can speak to how they each support you, but I'm very grateful, and I am speaking on behalf of all of us. Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you. Yep.
And to piggyback on that, thank you so much to all of the supporters, the ones who show up 95% of the time, 100% of the time, first and foremost. But, if you're showing up to our gigs, it's greatly appreciated, because otherwise we'd be playing the chairs, tables, walls, and the staff who are doing their thing. So thank you so much for helping with the Porch Cafe experience. Jokingly, I always say we're Porch caffeinated. Hopefully that'll catch on.
And we love to see the crowd dancing too. So the more energy the crowd gives, the more I personally am like, oh yeah, rock and roll, So if you guys are having a great time, we're having a great time on stage. We're having a great time anyways, but we love to share that joy of music with you guys. So we can see that in your expressions or your comments, or you're on stage dancing, or you say hi to us out in public at the store or when we're out to dinner. We love all the interactions with you guys, and we really truly appreciate you.
Yeah, we have a very loyal fan base, and it's nice for me. I was at an event last night, and some of the folks that recognize me, I don't necessarily always recognize. There's a lot of people out there, right? And she called, I don't know your name, but I know you're in Porch Cafe, right? So that's a big thank you for a very loyal following.
Well, wrapping up, I want to say thanks a lot for taking time out of your day. Is there anything individually you guys want, to plug or put out there into the ether for everyone to know? Olivia?
Just please continue to check our website. Our dates are pretty current, I believe. There's always some being added, so just keep an eye for that. You can also find our Facebook events on Facebook if you're on Facebook. On our downtime, if you miss us, we have a YouTube channel, Porch Cafe Band. We have a ton of music videos we recorded on there. So lots of ways to see us on the downtime.
Yeah, for sure. The only thing for me, I'm trying to find the time now, is to get my guitar building business up and running. Will, I know you've got some projects too.
I do. I was going to go last. I'm curious, especially about you, Preston, because you've been quiet most of this time. I want to know what you've got something brewing up there.
I mean, right now I'm just working on like a little drum website, just nothing crazy, just kind of getting more extra work on the side, just getting some more money on the side too.
What do you mean by drum website?
Just stuff that people can come out to, or just go on and hire me, I guess, for either
I
sessions.
see some of your
Yeah,
very cool.
recordings you've done.
Yeah. So it's
I
just
think we all
kinda-
do some solo stuff on the side.
So you're a drummer for hire.
Yeah, pretty much.
Check
Yeah,
out
and
Preston
just-
Shepherds if you need a drummer.
Just
Session.
not during our.
Yeah,
our-
Not during
Porch
Thursday night.
You'll have to-
Cafe comes first.
Yeah, I'll have to check the calendar on that
still-
one.
Yeah.
He's still ours. You can't have him.
Very cool. Anything
And
else?
Another thing is just thank you to the venues and restaurants and all the
Oh,
people
yes,
that
good one.
hire us. So, and I think another thing is like we're having fun, and the more people that come out, have fun with us. So it's
Yeah.
like that's pretty much it.
It's great.
Jason, what about you?
I'm working on a solo project that's in the works. More probably in the summertime, fall time.
What's
So
it called?
it's the Jason McAtee Band.
So even though we all have our own solo projects, we're still Porch Cafe Band. We're musicians and we have little things we like to do off this to the side
And we got bills to pay.
and bills to pay.
Our fingers are everywhere.
I get hired out to sing in different places too, just by myself. Sometimes he and I together, but Porch is where my heart is.
hmm And that Christmas show this last year, you two.
Oh, we did Jason and I did it.
Yeah, you had
Christmas
people
show.
crying. I
That
just want
was
you to know that.
You
I
said
was
you wouldn't
crying.
say anything.
I was crying.
It was a
It was
great
beautiful.
show,
It
and
was beautiful.
how often do he and I just get to go sing Christmas songs? We usually sing in rock and roll.
It was
so it was
just-
nice to do something different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
Jason, anything else you want the world to know about?
We have the Porch Cafe Studios right here, and come record something, right?
Yeah, how can they find you if they want to record anything?
Let's see. We got the Porch Cafe Facebook.
We have
what is
Porch
that
Cafe
called?
Band Facebook page. You can message that.
Uh-huh.
And then we also have the Porch Cafe Studios Facebook page.
That's right.
And that's
couldn't
strictly
think.
run by Jason, the studios page.
So if you want to record videos like this or record songs, you need session guys to play. We know a few.
Or
So,
session singers.
Yeah, see?
Or if you have a song that you recorded yourself and you need it mixed and mastered, he can do that too.
Yeah.
All the bells and whistles and everything.
So Jason does all of our sound for our shows. He does all the videography, all the recording for everything for Porch. So I think that's a testament to your work.
Thanks.
Jason's
And
also
It matters. It matters.
It does matter. Jason also did the production for my song, Somewhere Out There, but not here right now. As Olivia mentioned, we're all doing solo stuff. I've got Will Levi music. Check that out. More music coming out in a couple weeks. I've got one more song in the works. Also, I'm going to be opening up a private teaching practice for guitar and keyboards, piano, Levi's lessons. And on April 19th at 3 p.m., there's going to be a total beginner's guide to guitar workshop. It's going to be a 2-hour thing from 3 to 5 p.m. on Sunday, April 19th. You can find tickets online. Just look on Levi's Lessons on Facebook. Yeah.
Great.
Who's ready for Super Bowl?
Me.
Me.
I am.
I'm ready for snacks. Look at me. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Nice
guys,
job
Yeah.
pulling this together, guys. This is awesome.
Who's our sponsor today?
Today, our sponsor is Tony's Ranch House in
Mm.
Godfrey, Illinois. They've got daily specials, a lot of different great stuff. I gotta say, I think my favorite thing, my go-to thing there is their hot chicken sandwich. I order
They
pickles
have
on the
best
side.
one.
Yeah,
Their cheeseburgers are good. And then Mary makes this like spicy feta dip for Greek night. So good. And they make baklava there for Greek
I have
night.
never been to Ranch House.
Oh,
yeah.
Ranch House is our home base after shows. We love Ranch
We
House.
do love Ranch House.
Yeah,
love the
the
bookie.
staff there's the owners there, everybody there is so friendly, and we really love it there.
Yeah.
And their food is delicious.
Yeah.
Especially when Tammy Whammy with the Slammy Sammies is slinging them.
Yep.
Their whole menu, I have not had anything
I
bad
could have
ever.
done that.
Yeah, thank you
awesome.
to Tony's Ranch House on
Yeah.
Godfrey Road
Yep.
for putting up with us all the time after our shows. We love you guys.
Check out their daily specials and say hi to them from Porch Cafe. Guys, thanks a lot for all your time. This one might have run a little longer than episodes will usually run, but also stick around. We've got some music coming up for you. If you haven't checked us out, you can see all these videos on YouTube on our Facebook page. Thank you and have a great day.
Thanks, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.
You better make up something quick. You're gonna burn, but it's quick. Ooh, barracuda. The weather ain't no sin. Oh, any dreamboat, any ship of dreams. Oh, any dreamboat, any little ship of dreams.